everyone! We are still back. I'm Ildi.
I'm Ben.
And this is the K-pop world reactions. And we are on the Super Junior journey. And we needed to get to a point. Obviously, we're jumping massively. They had so many songs and everything. But sub-units, obviously Super Junior had many. And one of them being a trot group.
Oh gosh, I didn't realise we were going for trot.
But yes, we are, and they are because they're performing this song many times on live shows, and because the audience loves it. At least this is how it looks to me. And the weird thing is, I'm not sure this is the correct information, but they were definitely one of the first, or if not the first, of like idol groups who had like a trot unit, who tried on something like that.
I can totally understand that.
Which is very unusual, and just like imagine the business strategy behind it, that they can attack literally everything, every genre. So this was the first video, the first debut Super Junior-T. And I'm hoping this will be an extra addition to our karaoke must list.
Oh yes.
Because it sounds like something that we could actually sing, you know? It's relatively easy as far as I've seen in the music, in the concert performances, but I still haven't seen the music video because I was scared. I was scared. So here is our chance. I've seen snippets. Hichul dressed up. And there you go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
There we go. Oh, it's like a 90s dance. I love it. I love Peachel so much.
And the graphics, by the way, in the screen are also
that's
pretty.
so great.
He's wearing high heels, like girl. Properly dressed.
Yes, Peachel.
That wasn't subtle.
What's that guy with that mascot in the background? This is nuts.
This is amazing. He had a bow on his head. Over his head.
Oh, that gold bow tie. Get rid of that.
There are some epic looks here.
That's bang, bang, bang before it's time.
And there's a rap. To really make trot new
trend.
again.
Yeah. Why do they always give Shindog bowl cuts?
They stopped, luckily. It's almost like I'm being drunk and somebody just filmed it.
Yeah.
Like this is like, you know how to imagine, this is a bachelor party going wrong and somebody recorded everything.
That logo really reminds me of like some kind of like toilet cleaner. Who's this?
I don't know. A girl playing with them?
Playing Whack a Super Junior member. Oh yes, they're bringing back SES. This is definitely going on the karaoke playlist, surely.
This must be on the list. These express 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go! It looks like they're wearing every accessory from the karaoke room.
Yeah.
Okay, well Ben, what do you think?
What is there to think? It's trot. That was great.
That's absolutely amazing. I was just wondering, like, imagine trot is obviously a genre that is liked by a bit more by the older generation, at least in Korea. as far as we know. And like, just imagine like some old TV show that's been generally watched by an older audience, and like the Hishung comes up with like bones, like
Dressed as a girl with his high heels on.
With his high heels on and everything. But I think, as far as I remember, this was definitely a hit.
Oh, I hope so. That's good.
Isn't it just absolutely amazing?
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening? Like,
that's a good summation of like most Super Junior stuff I've watched. Just what's happening?
You mean the variety or like the music videos?
Like all of it. It's all just like, what's happening? Not that I don't like it, but it's just like madness. So much of it. It's just crazy and fun.
But I think madness and craziness coming from purely from their personalities and what they are willing to do.
Yeah.
How they are acting. Not
they don't take
like,
themselves too seriously, which is what I really like.
I think the craziness, what you mentioned in earlier Super Junior video, about like sometimes when it comes to songs, in recent years, they can be very complicated and crazy in a sense, they're just unexpected. Well, I think Super Junior songs are not hard to, remember or anything like that. The songs are not necessarily crazy, but they are themselves are crazy. So everything the added layer comes from purely the members' personalities.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, this is just something that we realized. It's
just like all their videos as well. Just you can see how much the members enjoy being with each other and how much fun they have.
In recent years, and like they definitely. They were very open. They were always very open about like how they, got into fights and like there was like an infamous story about like the Incheon battle, and like Heechul and Leetuk they got into a fight, and they were just like literally fist fight with each other after a performance or before a performance, and then but that got discussed multiple times on like variety show and how they solved the problems. Later on, they definitely don't act like adults sometimes, but it's not necessarily.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Let boys be boys. They were a lot younger back then as well, so let boys be boys.
On a scale, how shocked you are compared to like the Super Junior that you kind of know or remember? Now you're seeing very early stuff from them.
I don't know if I'm shocked. I just kind of. I guess I'm surprised that it's as good as it is. Because I thought it was going to be like. Kind of cheesy nonsense, but it's kind of good.
Yeah.
Like, it is cheesy nonsense, but it's really good cheesy nonsense.
Again, it's hard to do cheesy nonsense.
Yeah.
It's not that easy, like...
That's why I liked Coco Sorry, because they do it as well, but this is, like, taken to the nth extreme, and I love it.
Because, the funny thing is, cheesy nonsense, if it's bad, then it's now
really
funny.
Bad.
It's really, really bad, but now she's turning out quite good, and she's a nice girl, Rebecca Black.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Then cheesy nonsense, then that's her first attempt in a song. Now she's getting much better. But like, that's bad. That's cheesy nonsense. But good cheesy nonsense, it's hard to do.
Oh, yes.
It's very, very hard to do.
That's why I love now old Super Junior and old Shinhwa, because they both do cheesy nonsense really well.
I think old Shinhwa is something that you need to do, like another serious song.
I can't wait to do old Shinhwa. I love old Shinhwa.
Guys, let us know what you would like us to watch, because we are trying to discover as much as we can, and the important thing, like, we just recognize so many things, not in the trot video necessarily, but like Super Junior stuff, like, I've seen this move, and I've seen these facial expressions, and I've seen this concept.
You can see how influential they were.
Very much. Let us know how you guys noticed those influences and how they influenced K-pop, you think, and in your experience. And let's talk about it in the comments. See you soon!